Hey guys, I'm Prodigy from Kilo23. Welcome back. Today we've got something really cool from AirsoftPeak.com once again. It's the Element Railway dot sight in the color black. Now, when you first get your little dot sight, it does come in a pretty basic little brown cardboard package, and there isn't really a lot in it. It doesn't even come with an instruction manual. It doesn't even come with everything that's shown in the picture on AirsoftPeak.com. It actually just comes with the one Allen key, which to be honest is all you really need. Installation, you just need a flathead or a 3mm Allen key, and it's pretty simple. Now, the packaging was actually pretty decent. The cardboard box is good, but it actually comes with a bunch of little foam blocks inside of the box to make sure the dot sight doesn't move around. Because it's coming from halfway across the world, you never know what can really happen. It did actually come in a little Ziploc bag, so it didn't get any moisture in there, which is another good touch. You don't want to get your dot sight all wet or just, you know, Now, the Airsoft Peak website doesn't really offer a lot of information on this dot sight, so I'm going to see if I can fill you guys in a little bit before you actually make an educated purchase on this product. Now, this dot sight is actually based on the Seymour Reflex sight, so it should look pretty familiar. It will include a battery, a very small Allen key that's about 1.5 millimeters wide, and a different top to cover your sight aperture. Now, when you take your sight out of the box, it's going to look very similar to how it does now. Right now, I have all 4 screws taken off, so we can go ahead and remove all the paneling that's on top here. Now, this back piece that I took off, another 2 screws right there, and they're very easy to take out. You just need the small Allen key that is included with this. This little notch right here will actually project the laser or dot onto this plastic surface, which is going to be your aiming point. Now, you actually can install the second cover that comes with this, like so. And I found this actually really works well for bright days where you've got a lot of sunlight, so that actually can, it works as a sunshade for the projection device onto the screen, so you don't get as much glare or anything like that. Now, on the website, the dot sight actually says it is a 9-level brightness dot sight, but it actually says only 6 levels on the sight itself, so it's a little weird. It also has a off and high mark right there. Now, when it's on high, no matter what, even if you have the sunshade on here, I've noticed you do get quite a bit of glare on the screen. So I tend to leave it at like brightness setting 4 or 5. In between 1 and 6, the brightness settings, there isn't really a huge range of difference. When you get to the 6 setting, it really gets a lot brighter, but when you go from anywhere from 2 to 4, it's not a whole lot of change. Now, right now I have it on brightness setting 3. This is about the median. I feel like this on a pretty dark day is about where you want it. Now, up there on brightness setting 6, it is quite a bit brighter, but you do get a little bit more glare, and it's really tough to pick it up on the camera. I think you can see it just a little bit there. That sunshade does help a little bit, so I really recommend just putting that on there and leaving it there. It's a little bit better than the stock little cap that comes on there. Now, the majority of the sight itself is actually plastic. The mounting system on the bottom here is all metal, so you don't have to worry about if this thing gets hit on the ground, if it's going to break off or not. The mounting system is pretty secure, and you got 2 points of contact on the rail. Installation is really simple. You either need a flathead screwdriver or a 3mm Allen key. Now, it'll take both of these. It's actually a very interesting screw setup. Simply loosen them, then tighten them once you have the dot sight on the rail. Very simple. Once you have the sight installed on your gun, adjusting it is very simple. You have 2 adjustment points, one for windage, one for elevation, one on top here, and one just on the side here. Very simple to adjust. Now, when I already had it installed, it was actually pretty much centered, right on target where I needed it to be, so I didn't have to do much adjusting. Now, the sight itself is just over 125 millimeters long, so it's just the perfect size if you want to actually have the dot sight and a backup sight on your M4. You've got plenty of room to do that. Now, this dot sight will run for about $35 on AirsoftPeak.com. That's a steal. Compared to a lot of other dot sights you can find for $50, $60, $70, this one's on par with them, and I think it performs just as well. It's really easy to install, works well, is pretty good in even strong daylight like it actually is today, and I'm really impressed with it. I like the look of it, it suits my M4 very nicely, and I'm really excited to try it out on the field this weekend. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm Prodigy from Kilo23. Stay tuned for more AirsoftPeak.com products in the near future. Take it easy.